Fair season is finally here. First weekend in the books. 125 years they have held the Western Idaho Fair.
Oh,
it is
man.
amazing. Today, KTVB Day at the Western Idaho Fair.
I was saying earlier when I was out there live in the 4 and 6, like this is truly the perfect cap to summer because West Ada kids go back to school tomorrow.
Yes.
Boise kids are back in school, but like you get off work and you go, and it's just it just always reminds me of summertime as a kid in Idaho. And I just love the Western Idaho Fair. We had some awesome interviews earlier. A jetpack circus.
What?
Yeah, Bree got to eat a lot of corn on the cob earlier.
Oh, Bree got to eat a lot of corn on the cob.
It wasn't me, but it was so fun. And now we find our Andrew Bartline down there. Andrew, how is it tonight?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. You can take a look at the scenery around me. It's building up. It's later in the day, and you mentioned, people coming back to school this week, so it's kind of a lot of people the last little taste of summer before they're kind of locked in on that schedule. But when you're walking down Food Road, there's one thing that kind of stood out to us. Bree noticed it as well, the corn. It's Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue. This is our friend Stuart, correct?
Yes, Stuart.
Perfect. So Stuart's here with Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue, and this is a big part of their nonprofit that keeps this thing going every year. Talk to us about why this is important and also what you guys do.
Yeah, so Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that's 100% volunteer run. We provide search and rescue capabilities to the community, and we don't charge a dime for our services. So if you're out in the backcountry and something happens to you, obviously you'll get in contact with dispatch and medical. They may give us a call, and we'll get a text on our phone, and we're ready at the compound and ready to respond to that mission, 24/7.
And one thing that I think is really impressive about this as well is not only do they not charge anything, they don't make anything. You guys are 100% volunteer. You don't make a dime out of this. It's just something you volunteer to do.
So we're composed, we have about 130 members, and anyone can join our organization. We have we have 3 STAR Academies each year. So if you're interested in joining, September's our next one. But we're wholly volunteer, so we get people from all different backgrounds that come. Most people have a love for the backcountry and like being outdoors, so this is kind of a way for them to give back to the community while also doing things that they would probably be doing, themselves already.
Well, let's take a look at what's fueling this thing. Let's get some corn out here. Can we make that possible?
Can we get some corn?
So this corn, this is a big fundraiser. Usually throughout the year, this is the fundraiser that keeps the gears going here with Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue. I would say I don't exactly consider myself a corn connoisseur. I have had a lot of corn in my life. What makes this corn special?
So what makes this corn special is we get this corn picked every morning, and it's delivered to us before the fair opens. We boil it for 7 minutes, butter it, and serve it fresh. So it's probably the best corn you'll get at the fair.
Okay, fresh every morning. This is my first bite of corn that I'm told is going to change my life. It's deceptively soft, but also crunchy.
So good.
I quite like that, Stuart. Well, let's take a look over here. This is the fair. This is the carnival. The lights are beautiful. This is the scene. And it's KTVB Day. It's going great. Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue handing out some corn. Big fundraiser that keeps them going.
Andrew, I got a question. It said on the sign.
And Morgan, excuse me.
Did you say Mark?
$4 for the ear of corn. How much for the hat that he's wearing? That's what I want to know.
That's what I asked him too. I asked him if they're selling them. I asked him where he got it. He told me he doesn't even know. They just had one hanging around.
No.
Perfect.
The hat.
Every year.
The
You're
hat.
going to see some characters down at the Western Idaho Fair if you
They
guys
don't
go.
even know.
Secret.
All right.
Andrew, thank you.